So I was in the middle of explaining why I didn't go camping. Going back. I made the wrong sound, but whatever, it works. So anyway, I went to my nephew's third birthday party today after going to church, and then my son and my husband and I came home. I was a little bit cranky. I do have to admit, today's kind of a cranky day. But it's just because it's so flippin' hot, and I really wanted to be out camping, and neither one of those things happened. I didn't go camping, I didn't get cooled off, yada, yada, yada. But, I was able to spend a couple hours with my son today. We went to church together, and then I went to church, and then he showed up at church. He was looking for his phone, which I totally get. So he was late, which is fine, because he still made it for the important parts, which was church. So we did church together, and then he came home, and we went to my nephew's birthday party, and then from there we did his car insurance, which is like small steps to like total independence for him. So he's now off of my insurance onto his insurance. Yay! And we looked at some unemployment things because he lost like 3 days of work last week. He only works 4 days a week, so he lost 30 hours worth of work because of a safety issue that occurred that somebody else caused, but the entire like area went down. And they didn't pay him for that time, so he was looking to, like, if anybody knows anything about this, just let me know. Anyway, so that didn't happen, but we're going to call the unemployment office tomorrow to find out if that's a thing or not. And then we're going, what else did we do? He helped me with Minnie, putting some things away. Yay! And then he left, and I spent some time outside, and I want to show you the latest design of Minnie. My husband was a great help in helping me figure out the best way to do it, and I keep making some adjustments, and it's pretty gosh darn awesome. So I'm going to turn you guys around, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So over here, this is my back window. It's always kind of been like this. I have this up here. It's poster board. And it has on one side, this window is extremely hot. On one side, it has like Reflectix, and then it has a black poster board, and then it has white felt. And on the white felt, I have my St. Michael patch. And then I have my USS Iowa patch. And then I have some patriotic things and my American flag. And then I have it says right there, he will finish what he started. Philippians 1:6. Well, he has a plan, but he hasn't like looped me in on it. So I'm just trusting him, which is part of the plan. So, trusting in Jesus is super hard for me because I want to know everything that's happening. So, working on that. Okay, and then over here, this window has always kind of been there like that. These are stick-ons from 5/4 tree. And it's on a white poster board, and then on the other side of that is Reflectix. So, again, this window is extremely hot, but the Reflectix is, like, keeping it nice and cool. And here, this was my DIY project. So, all of these things came from 5/4 tree, and at different times. And I finally decided to put it together. So, it's like a terrarium with a red plastic plant and some other things. This one says Celebrate Liberty on it. And then it has a puck light. It actually works pretty nicely. Whenever everything else is dark and everything's closed up, the puck light really works. And the cool thing that I can do is I can open my back door here, put up my tent, and then put the puck light down, and it like illuminates the entire thing. It's pretty cool. And then here's a DIY project that I did from 5/4 tree. I got the flowers, I got the metal thing, I put them all together, I put some rocks in there from the campsite, and then this, it's not very bright, but it's a ring light, but I just like stick it on there so I get some more illumination. These came from Amazon. I have 2 of them, and they are solar powered or USB powered. And I turn it on, and it illuminates really well. Or I can do this, or that, or flashy, flashy, flashies, slow flashies, or off. Pretty coolio. And the great thing is that I now have access to both of these, right? So in here I have a hammer, I have a solar powered radio, and then I have window covers that I use right there on this part because it doesn't, my window covers don't cover the entire thing. So then I use my stick-up window covers for there and on that side too. And then a little bit for covering up these parts of my back window that the entire thing doesn't cover, which is fine by me. Okay, and then back here I have a footstool that has a bunch of stuff in it. Then I have a little pad there that I can move out to sit on or whatever, you know. Here, this came a long time ago from like some random store, probably Target or something. So I can like sit up and I watch movies. This is my bed. It is a little over 6 feet long and I love it. And I actually have it up on 10-inch risers. Can you see the 10-inch risers? And then I have my particle board, and I have my 4-inch my 4-inch cushions inside of a 0-degree sleeping bag, and it's all zipped up so that I can just have it all together. It works out really nicely. And I made this. Happy day. Okay, so down below is cooking stuff and then my clothes. And then on the second shelf is food. So lunch and dinner food, breakfast food, and Georgie food. And then up there is my electronics. I have a battery. I have my electronics center right there where I can plug everything in and then drape it through my window and plug it in out of sight. Up there are more electronics, more decorations. My fan there and my fan there are both on. And then up front, I have my my curtains. They're red. They don't totally block out the light, but that's not the point. So right there, I have curtains there that help with, you know, it gives me a little bit of privacy. Can you see the, oopsies. Okay, so there you go, a little bit of privacy. And it's supposed to help with some of the bugs, and it does, and it doesn't. But, you know, it is what it is. You're camping. Like, you can't expect everything to be perfect. So, but with that, when I close the doors, there you go, I love the push button door closing, because whenever I close the door, I have more window coverage, right? This is my happy place. That's what it says. It says, this is my happy place, or welcome to my happy place. And it's on both sides. So whenever I close the doors, it gets like really, like nicely quiet in here. And in front, I can put up my front window cover, and it's really cool because I got it from Dollar General. Not 5-quarter tree, but from Dollar General. Whoopsies! Oh, hang on, let's try this again. When the door is going back, don't stick your foot in the runner. Because then it freaks out. Here we go. Okay. Okay. So then, when we go up here into the front seat, okay. So when I'm up here in the front seat, this obviously is the front window. But the cool thing that I got from Dollar General is it's a window cover, but it's like an umbrella window cover. So this is it, right? It pops open. I really should not have drinks in here. It pops open. So, and then I just open this bad boy up like that, and then like that. And I have full window coverage. Yay! Very cool, right? I like it a lot. And so I have the window coverage, and then I actually never cover these windows. I just don't really see a need to, but if I did, I could just put up the stick-on curtains that I have in the back, and then it's all covered up, and I don't have like any sort of well, I try and get as much coolness in here. So that's what I got. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you so much. Oh, and this is where my water is. Oopsies. So that's where my water is, and that's where my toolbox is, and my car starter. So whenever I need to start the car. This is my refrigerator. Those are my snacks, and that is my porta potty. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Find your joy and trust in God.